Hey, what up, YouTube? It's just your boy, the Visionary. Welcome to another episode of Firesidechats, Preludes, bringing you up-to-date information on shit that's happening now. Um, Two very entertaining articles I read. Um, the first one isn't entertaining, but there's a lot of shit. I want to make my own separate piece on just this one article. It's not just a Preludes because, um, I generally tend to think regular people are just stupid, and not just regular people. Like, I can understand based on the environment they're in, but those who are into politics, like a politician or someone like that, um, more particularly those who are in congressional hearings or those who are just part of that world, I kind of find it funny that it's like they don't see like fucked up people just sitting directly in front of them when shit goes down. Basically, the title of this article is called "The Benghazi Gate." Oh well, actually, that's not the title. That's the topic title that I have. But the title of the article is called "Panetta Defends Benghazi Response." Um, and he backs Hagel as the next defense secretary after I think Panetta himself. Basically, the article he gave his accounts of the events that happened on during Benghazi Gate or September 11th, the new one. And basically, he says that, the only response we had was what happened, and there was no way we could have responded in time. He gave an account that yes, there was information floating around in the ethosphere that they had about increased activity, about something was going to happen, but there was obviously no time to react. First, I have to say, ha ha, you're full of shit. Alright, here's the issue. This is what the fuck happened at Benghazi Gate. Number one, before Benghazi Gate, Ambassador Stevens and his little crew were like, yo, we're starting to notice some funny things. There's gaps in security. We're asking for security now. They sent fucking word back to fucking Hillary Clinton and her department telling her, yo, bitch, we need some more security. This shit is lax. There's holes in our defenses. We need people to, step up security. That bitch ignored the shit. Whoever was under her ignored it. Whatever. The event happened. As the event is happening, right? As the event is happening, when situations like that pop off, the motherfuckers have a strike team that can get there in time to stop shit. Period. So the shit pops off. The strike team was about to go. They have standing orders, meaning if they do not get word from either the White House or the CIA or the FBI or the Pentagon in and of itself, the standing orders is basically go in, terminate the fucking enemy competence and save American lives and shit like that. The motherfuckers got word from up high. Listen, we want you to stand down. What do you mean stand down? Like, these are American citizens. This is an American ambassador. Why the fuck we need to stand down? This came from the White House. This is word from the White House. The State Department. When they got word of this happening, right? The motherfuckers was told to stand down, but then again, there were like, I think 4 major generals that were en route there, or they had stations there, and they went into action, and they gave the orders. Fuck that shit. Go save the American ambassadors. Then all of a sudden, after the event happened, probably like 2-3 weeks later, all of those generals just get fired. But no one's looking at that. No one's like, wait a minute, that makes no sense. Now you're having a congressional hearing. You got Panetta saying, "Oh, there wasn't enough time to respond." What the fuck you mean there wasn't enough time to respond? You told the motherfuckers not to even respond in the first place. Like that's the real fucking issue. And people are sitting there like, "What? Like really? Are you serious?" I'm watching them going, "All right, you're saying you had the information, which you did. There was gaps in your security, and you didn't fill it, and they asked for extra security, but you didn't fill it. And then when the situation popped off, you told your strike team, your extremist strike team, to stand down. They could have possibly saved Ambassador Stevens and stopped the whole shit from happening in the first place. Yeah, this dude, he needs to be shot. Like, dead serious. I'm not fucking around. These niggas are messed up. They're corrupt. Yeah, pay attention to more shit about that. Next article, more on a lighter note. I think it's kind of funny. Texas Assistant District Attorney, joins a short list of slain prosecutors. Recently there was like a district attorney that just got like shot in like broad daylight or something like that, and they're trying to bring light to the fact that district attorneys get shot. Like, actually, there's only 11 major district attorneys that got like shot, period, in a while. Side note about this, right? You're going to start seeing a pattern. Again, I keep talking about patterns, but this is true. You're going to start seeing a pattern where, in my opinion, the whole, what do you call that? The whole Aurora movie theater shooting massacre thing that happened, they're trying to find a formula. Like, I'm dead serious. I think all of this is set up. I think it's all bullshit. I think they're trying to find a formula to start scaring people into going, you know what? We want you to take away our right to own guns. We want you to pass more legislations. We want you to basically be like, yo, we want you to abolish the Second Amendment. Pretty much. I think that's what's going on. So every time you hear a gun shooting, look for the new formula. First it was a crazed college student who was super fucking intelligent, and, you know, he just said, you know, fuck it, I'm having problems, I'm going to go to this random movie theater and, like, get guns and shit and shoot everyone the fuck up, period. Then you have the new motherfucker, which is I'm a mentally handicapped person. I have autism or retarded. My mom has guns. I took her guns, and I go to a random fucking school and shoot up a bunch of kids. Kids, that's a gut. That's the gut clincher right there. Like when you hear about little kids getting shot under like 8 or 9. You know what I'm talking about? Like under 7 years old. That'll get the emotional response happening to you, period. Then you hear another shooting about a mall shooting or something like that. It's like every sort of permutation that you can fucking get, period, about guns. Like every single situation, every type of permutation, whether the motherfucker was like some high society, highly intelligent guy who said I'm gonna snap, or you're gonna have the mentally disturbed, either some crazy motherfucker who's like, yo, fuck the police, I'm a social deviant, which is what happened with the guy that said I'm gonna set a fire, wait for the firefighters to get there, and then shoot them up, which is bullshit. Then you're gonna have a kid who has autism or Asperger's or some shit like that, and he gets a hold of his mom's guns. He takes the car, he drives the shit all the way down to some fucking state and shoots some kids up randomly, period. Like, every permutation you're gonna get. So, you have random motherfuckers in the movie theater. You have people that's in schools. In New York, you have a random dude that just got shot in the head. And this was public, and they put that in the news amazingly enough. This was on 34th Street or 42nd Street, somewhere around there. What else is it? You have the cops that got killed from before. Then you got the story about I think in the other video I talked about the former Navy SEAL guy who was the former Marine guy who was a sniper. Him and his friend just get killed by a guy who's 25 years old, and he gets shot up randomly. Now you have another fucking situation where now a prosecutor gets killed. So now you're gonna go through the entire gambit. You're gonna go regular citizens. Then you're gonna have people that's part of the government, part of the army. They're basically saying no one is safe. You need to take guns away. Period. Yada yada yada. Keep looking. I bet you're gonna see another formula. You're gonna see another instance where a kid brings a gun to school and he shoots like his teacher or some shit like that. I guarantee you're gonna see something like that, like in the next couple. In fact, I think there was an article about that where some kid got his father's gun and he went to school with the gun, and then they took the gun from him, like, oh, what the fuck you doing, or something like that. You're gonna keep your eyes out for that. You're gonna see formulas. You're gonna see this formula change and alter every which way until the point comes across where, yo, no one is safe. It doesn't matter if you're super intelligent, if you're fucked up in the head, or if you're mentally handicapped, or if you're a kid, or if you're in the army. It doesn't matter. Guns are bad. Take them off the hands of the people, period. That's it. Take care. Deuces.